I'm sure that you are a, I think, you're a major dancer actually. You love dancing somehow, and we always
talk about it.
So how much of that do we see that?
I have one song in the film which I've shot entirely as a tamasha dancer. I think thematically she as the tamasha dancer is there throughout. You'll see me on stage. In fact, one whole schedule was dedicated to the Capitol Theatre, which you're seeing the exterior of here, with my lovely fake photograph poster painting thing that they've made of me.
Right.
And I think the Capitol Theatre interior scenes it's Sitara's space. So it's when she's doing her tamasha acting, it's when she's dancing, it's when she's in her green room. So it's not that she's a dancer and we just see her dancing. That's a part of her broader life. But yeah, there is one song which involves Shivkar and her meeting and their love story.
I was just standing over there and we were seeing that that entire chemistry between you and Ayushmann. Just one moment when you're just looking at her and he's just
really?
The entire thing.
That's a good sign.
No, I'm sure that it is. So something about the chemistry that you share with Ayushmann in the movie.
I think Ayushmann is such a great human being, and I know that all actors say that about their co-actors, but we do get along as people and as actors, and we have very similar backgrounds, in fact, as people. We're both from outside the industry. We've come here. We've kind of made it on our own. So there's I think a sense of camaraderie there, and Vibhu did a very good job of making us workshop together before the film started, and all of those things that happened to make. We're very heavily involved in this film. Like we will sit here for all hours of the night.
That we've
shooting.
Been seeing that.
Yeah, shooting no matter, and we're just there for each other. Everyone's there for each other in this film. We have a great relationship with our director as well. But I'm glad to think it's just that you said that you got a good vibe from our chemistry, because I think that's a big part of the film. It's a love story.
No, absolutely. The synopsis says that fall from grace and then eventually he rises because of her. What exactly is that all about?
I don't know if he rises because of her. I think that when he has to rise again, Sitara is always a reason for him to move forward, I think, in the film.
Right.
Whether it's a fall from grace, it's a little bit extravagant, I think. He's just sort of someone at the start he hasn't found his way yet. So Sitara becomes something for him to look forward to. And then he, has another calamity in his life. And Sitara comes back in and supports him there. So it's just a very, very simple story of companionship, and how this woman is always there for this man despite the odds, despite the fact that an arch girl shouldn't be in a serious relationship of this sort. And that's one of her biggest struggles, ki naachne waliyan are people who don't have love written for them. They have these fickle relationships.
Right.
So she says, keep going away, please.
But they make for good stories somehow, like Bida Umrao Jan, or there's a lot of Pakiza, and they always.
There's a certain romance, I think, to the notion of an arch girl.
Exactly. There's this sadness and that entire thing.
The melancholy.
How pivotal is your character in the film, considering that it's about Shivkar Talpade and his entire whatever achievement that he had in terms of making the first aircraft in the world?
I mean, I think that the film is very much about Shivkar Talpade. He is the protagonist. He's there in every single scene. He carries the film forward. And as an actor, Ayushmann's doing it brilliantly. But I think without Sitara, as I said, the motivations don't come in his life to do things, and you'll see that throughout when you watch the film finally. So I think that the plane doesn't get made without Sitara. So if she's not there, then Shivkar is not Shivkar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Faridoon Shahryar. For the most interesting celebrity interviews, do subscribe to Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.